And we're live. Oh my goodness. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm excited. I'm
Mhm.
stoked.
Mhm.
Especially about my guest. I mean, did I give you a sneak peek already this week about her beautiful mini journey? I'm excited. I shared, of course, on Wednesday, but I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Sunday, blessed new week. I'm
Yes.
so excited. So, without further ado, of course, welcome. My name's Anna, and I'm originally from the Caribbean, and I'm living in Ontario, Canada. And of course, I love to have my interview series. So without further ado, welcome, Katie. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's a Sunday, but thank you so much, and I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Anna, for inviting me. So, my name is Katy, and I am living in Montreal. I'm originally from Haiti, so I moved to Montreal 18 years ago. And I am a mom. I have two beautiful kids, active ones that keep me very busy. And I am also a healthcare professional.
Mhm.
And I used to work full time as a disability case manager. But now, thanks to our online business, to the online business that I'm doing now, I'm able to work on my own terms with contract and take care of my business on the side.
Awesome. My little one is just like, you know what? I don't think the Sundays are for interviews anymore, mom. So bear in mind to my audience who may be hearing, oh my goodness,
Yeah,
life and there's parenthood, right? So oh
yeah.
my goodness, and it's great and absolutely a digital business. And I mean, I'm glad that not that parents already don't know
Hmm.
how busy you can be kept, right? And
Yeah.
especially here we are live as well. But it's interesting. I did headline, of course, in regards to your beautiful tagline about surviving and thriving. So I can't wait to
Hmm.
get into it, of course.
Hmm.
So tell me, because I mean, in the health insurance industry, in a manager role, you're probably, already immediately, especially the Caribbean zone, you're probably thinking,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Talking about manager. Oh my goodness. So tell me, what led you specifically to starting your journey as a digital business owner?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. When I had my kids, when you're a parent, who's more
Mhm.
important for you? Your kids. And here I am, came to this country and did whatever what all immigrants do. You go back to school, you find a work, you're working well, buying houses, taking loans and all that, having the
Mhm.
life. But then when I realized that myself and my husband we were working full time and we
Mhm.
have two young kids now. They are teens, but before that,
Mhm.
I was at work. You come back, we're hurry in the morning, hurry in the afternoon. And one day I came home, I was so exhausted, because when you're taking care of this type of, files and all that, they're heavy, you have
Mhm.
people lives, in your hand. So I came home, I was so exhausted, and I'm not ashamed to share that day,
Mhm.
I just couldn't look at my kids because I
Mhm.
was too tired. That was too much for me. And then I
Mhm.
realized, I said, why am I waking up in the morning? Why am
Mhm.
I doing this? Why am I working so hard? Is it for my kids? And how come when I come home, I don't even want to see them because there's too much noise. I cannot enjoy them. So if I'm doing that for them, so what's the point? There's something wrong, it's not working. And then I said, no, 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 no. I don't ever want to feel that again. I felt so bad as a mother. And I said, no, I'm just going to concentrate on what's important for me. So this is when I took the decision. I told my husband, no, we cannot be the two of us working full time, being stressed. One of us, have to do something. So at least go part time. And this is when, for me, it was easier to take the decision because I'm an entrepreneur. I always wanted to I'm always doing a business. I've tried other businesses. I'm always trying to do something on the side. So I said, that's it. I know exactly what to do, get less hours or work part time. And it was easy for me to take the decision because my kids were more important than me and that career. And sometimes I feel bad at work because I'm not the career type. So you know what happens when you are in an office, you're not the curator. Oh, you're not ambitious. Oh, you're not this, you're not that. No, 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 it's not that. It's because I don't see myself as an employee. I see myself as the boss. So I'm more than ambitious, and people don't get that,
Mhm.
so that's why too much stress, for what is important, my kids, I choose them first.
Absolutely. And I mean, you know what? I definitely wouldn't, of course, give you any any
Mhm.
change at all for that. I mean, most persons, you hide that sort of in parenthood and motherhood, right? And it
Mhm.
kind of goes against what you think of when you think of mothering, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. But at the same time, it gets in the nitty gritty of it. It
Yeah.
is. And you know what? I'm sure a lot of persons can relate getting to that point, whether you
Hmm.
admit it to yourself or not,
Yeah.
but it's that pace. And you know what, unfortunately sometimes it is true, some persons have to get
Hmm.
to that stage in life
Hmm.
where then
Hmm.
it catapults you to do something. But
Yeah.
oh my goodness, you said a really important thing. You said you're always, always want to know, and you know the mentality. I am
Yeah.
telling you, that was me growing up. I have always been exposed to entrepreneurship. I
Yeah.
already knew how it is, or a taste
Hmm.
of it, and I always wanted to have that, so I didn't have anything aside. Not that I
Hmm.
was looking for a business though. So,
Hmm.
oh my goodness, here you are, of course, knowing that moment. How is it
Hmm.
going for you? How is it going for you? Because I mean, you're already at that capacity. You're already at that
Hmm.
capacity. Now you added more to your plate
Hmm.
as a digital business owner. How is it going so far for you?
Well, the one thing, as I said, I've tried other businesses, but with this one, when I found it, I knew it was exactly what I was looking for, because you know what? The support. Because yes, you have the whys, you have all the reasons why you have to do this or that. You have the dreams, and then you're like, yeah, but how do I do that? And coming to the online world, this is not my world. And when I found this business and I realized, oh my God, this is exactly what I'm looking for. There is the support, the system, everything is already there. I don't really have to start from scratch myself with the system. It's already there. I have the support, I have the mentorship, I have a coach, a mentor, and all that. And I'm like, this is exactly what I need. And I grow so much as a person because
Mhm.
this is real. You have a training that is, the best you can find online right now. So this is how it's been going for me right now. I reached the level of coach. I'm a coach
Mhm.
now, and I can tell you, it helped me really apply and use my gift, because I'm a person who loves to help and serve others, because I know the value of it, and it
Mhm.
makes me feel so good. This is part of my core values. So when I found that way, and as a coach, you're getting mentored, you still have, trainings. They teach you how to be a coach. They teach you how to help others. What else did I need? It was exactly what I was looking for. So that's it. And you don't stop learning here. You can't
Mhm.
stop learning when you're helping people, because you first helping yourself and you're helping
Mhm.
others to help others. That's the
Mhm.
real value that you're bringing to people's life. It's not just about
Absolutely.
money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So true. I mean, so true. I mean, you hit some really great points. I often don't level it up so much, but I
Mm-hmm.
do mention it from time to time. The training, it's not something that you just say, well, here's a little pop, yeah, like, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
It is always evolving and it's
Yeah.
always going, and I appreciate it. Oh, hello, Bemi. Thanks so much for watching. She says she agree with you, Katy, and what's the point, right? Or working and don't have
Great.
time. But absolutely, so I mean, I completely agree. Having that support is
Mm-hmm.
unfounded. I feel that, though I haven't tried as many, I'm sure, as you have
Mm-hmm.
before, definitely you can recognize
Yes.
instantly the
Mm-hmm.
difference in support. It's not
Mm-hmm.
set it and forget it. It's what can I do to help you learn more? What can I do to
Exactly.
motivate? What can I do to make you to help you achieve your
Yeah.
goals? It's
Yeah.
not just about me. And yes, of course, I always say I love having multiple sources. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
as an entrepreneur, you should have,
Mm-hmm.
that, but it's so
Exactly.
much more.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give to
Mm-hmm.
someone who is thinking of starting, or who has got to that place, whether out loud said it or not? You got to that place, and you're looking to do more. You wanted to start thriving.
Yeah, I always give the same advice. Just
Mhm.
take action. Because you know what happened? I love people like me who are not just waiting answers from others. I'm not that kind of person. Even if you would, give me an hour, 2, 3 hours, I don't want that. I want to go and find the answers myself.
Mhm.
I'm not just gonna say because Anna told me, I want to say it by myself. So
Mhm.
people like that, we are the ones who really we take action and take advantage of our free webinar, because in the
Mhm.
free webinar it gives you, even if it's basic information, someone who never worked online, you're going to get so much value, so much information from that free webinar. So it just take action. And also I always say, do your due diligence,
Mhm.
because the opportunity is there. We're not going to do it for you because we don't know what your dreams are. We don't know what your goals are. You have to
Mhm.
get out of your comfort zone, because what you think is comfortable is not really comfortable. There's no such thing as job security right now. You will agree with me, Anna. You need to have other streams of income. And what I usually tell people, oh, I don't have time. Well, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, people, if you are really serious about finding an option, you always have time and money for what you are
Mhm.
interested in. So when you say you don't have time, it just tells me you're not ready. That's it.
Mhm.
And worst case scenario, what can happen? You will watch a free webinar where they're giving you information about what is going on the online business world. You're not interested. The worst thing that can happen is that we will get more knowledgeable about what is going online with the business online. That's it. You're not losing anything at all.
Absolutely. And you know what? I feel like we are so kin like, because
Yeah.
for me, I am one who loves information. Like,
Yeah.
give me, the more you give me, the better I feel.
Yeah.
And yes, in some ways, I mean, just like schooling, you kind of just kind of goes through, you get those
Mhm.
educational books and you learn what you learn.
Yeah.
But having that time to kind of sit and dwell and figure it out for yourself, I love that. And I also appreciate that within this
Mhm.
business, because
Yes.
when I decided to say, you know what, I gotta check this out. I want more for my life.
Mhm.
I definitely realized, you know what? Why would I not want to gain more access to
Exactly.
information? Why would I
Yeah.
not want to sink my teeth into it? But thank you so much for being here. Appreciate
My
it so
pleasure.
much. You definitely hit on the head, and I can't wait for us to meet up one day.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
I can't wait.
definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, ladies. I see it's midnight in Switzerland. Thank you for tuning in. And take care. And thank you again, Katie. And everyone who's watching the replay, thank you so much.
My
Have a
pleasure.
great
Thanks for
Sunday.
having me, Anna.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone.